Weighted average, when you're working with a GPA, it's the same as any other kind of weighted average. You still are going to do score times weight. The only difference is you just kind of have to know what the score and the weight is in a GPA problem. So grade point average is always based on a 4-point scale. A's are worth 4 points, B's are worth 3, C's are worth 2, and D's are worth 1. F, you get nothing. So those are the scores. So you kind of have to take your letter grade and convert it to its proper score. The weights, okay, so these are the scores. I don't know why it's canted to the side. We'll call it art. You know what I mean? Like if it's not straight, oh, it's art. Weighted is, the weights are how many credits, or sometimes they're called hours, or they might be called units. That's what your weights are. So some classes at King, for instance, are 4-credit classes. Some are just 1 credit. It depends on what the class is. Okay, so we're going to take this following scenario down here in pink. So let's say we have a student, and at the end of their first semester at King, full-time traditional student, let's say they got an A in a 4-unit class. Don't disrupt the video. It's magic in the making. Sorry, people are trying to disrupt the genius that's occurring. So we have an A. Sorry about that. I had to pause it and restart. Okay, a student got an A in a 4-unit class. Then let's say they got a B in like leadership class. That's only 1 unit, 1 credit. Then maybe they got C in a really difficult 4-credit class. Unit, credit, it's all the same. And then maybe they got an A in a 2-credit class, 2-unit class, and then something horrible happened, and they ended up with the D in a 4-unit class. It happens, okay? And I want to calculate that student's GPA for the semester, okay? So up here we have to follow this little recipe. Score times weight. So one at a time, I'm going to convert all these letters to a numerical score. So the A is worth 4. The B is worth 3. 4 is hard to read. Let me erase these two and start over. Okay, the A was worth 4 points. The B is worth 3. The C is worth 2 points. A's are 4. D's are only worth 1 point. So I've converted all of these letters to their scores. Now one at a time, you write the weights. The weights are how many units there are. So the first one is 4 units, then 1 unit, another 4 units, 2 units or credits, and then 4. Those are your weights. And we do exactly what it says. One at a time, you have to multiply those. Okay? 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8, and 1 times 4 is 4. Your job now is to add this column to find out your total grade points. So it looks like we get 39, is that correct? 12 and 11 is 23. Yeah, 39. Okay, that's how many grade points. We now need the grade point average. So we have to divide by. Now here's where you have to be careful because both of these columns look similar. You have to divide by the total number of credits attempted, the total of your weights. So I have to add that column together. 4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. So that's 15 units or credits were attempted. So it's 39 divided by 15. You're going to do that in your calculator, and you get 2.6. You're going to round to 2 decimal places. Now this one, it cut off at 6/10, so we didn't have to have it. And GPA is always in 2 decimal places, so you would report that as a 2.60 GPA for that semester.